She's a warrior and a leader, both inside and outside of the swimming pool.
And Olivia Stetzer looks to continue blazing a path after graduating from St. Andrews Priory, focusing on international relations and human rights. Like the great Duke Kahanamoku, Olivia Stetzer has mad skills in the water and shares the spirit of aloha wherever she travels.
Through my school, I've had a bunch of different opportunities to go all over the world. There's like this global distinction program where you take a bunch of classes in the hopes of becoming a better global citizen. So in my 4 years, I've taken Model UN the whole 4 years, been to a bunch of conferences. I've had a lot of fun with that.
She's been on a service learning trip to Cambodia, met with other young leaders in Philadelphia and Chicago, all the while maintaining a 4.1 GPA. Here at home, Olivia is president of the student council at her school, St. Andrews Priory, a Girl Scout, and she's even interned at the state capitol. But for all of her scholastic achievements, those that know her say it's Olivia's attitude that truly sets her apart.
She's got a smile on her face all the time. For 6 years, I don't think I've seen a day where she hasn't been smiling, which as a coach who tries to be, firm and a little, on the harder side sometimes, it's great to see that because she reminds us as adults that, this is sports, it's supposed to be fun, we're supposed to be happy, and that's just, a great trait to have. And everyone around her knows that, sees it. She's got a lot to give in so many different areas that we need to talk and say, hey, Liv's got to go do this. She's got to go, this is, her chance to kind of give back to everybody. It's not just for us as swim coaches, it's not just in swimming, but which is great to see. We're proud of her.
It's really rare to meet teenagers that are committed and love more than one thing in different areas. And Liv is one of those people that she loves committing to school and she's committed to swimming, and she puts her heart and pours her heart into both things, and she's one of the most hardworking people I've met.
And while she's an accomplished swimmer, Olivia says academics are her priority, a duality that parallels the Duke himself.
I guess that swimming and sports were a major part of his life, but it wasn't his life, and that he wanted so much more. He wanted to really be a part of the state and make sure that it was safe and that we were going in the right direction. I hope that I'm doing the same thing.
And she has some pretty lofty ambitions to make sure that not just the state, but the world is heading in the right direction.
I feel that as a person in this world, I need to give back. Especially because I'm part of the top 1% just by living in the United States. And we can't grow as a globe if not everyone is growing too. So as I go into college, I really want to focus on international relations, human rights, economics, everything. I love to learn, and I want to solve problems. I never really thought of myself as an ambassador of Aloha. I just thought of myself as a passionate person who just really wants to change the world.